for an original song.
Hey guys, welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. We're on Chapter 8, Riverside Institute. In the nameless bookstore appears Trace, the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Now, we actually have seen some of this, but well, let's hope that it actually did save. But I do love how the game likes to load very slowly at first. Just to torture you. A little tiny load here and there. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you can do it. There we go. Let's enter the madness. So we found out that we cannot enter that office.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
So she's not going to let us into that office that easily. So we're going to have to figure out a way. So if you guys remembered, we used the Necronomicon and we ended up here. Or at least, it's hinting that what it is. But what else is bound in human flesh? I know everyone's going to be like, no, it's this book or this book or this book. So I just woke up again from working on stuff. I was supposed to be doing the Patreon multiplayer today, but I've had to move it because unfortunately this morning was hectic. But tonight's going to be some fun Conan Exiles with the patrons.
Dr. Colden?
I'll just sleep a bit more.
I mean, there's not much else you can do with your back broken. No, give.
The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
But you're still not going to take it.
Dr. Colden?
Suddenly all the nurses are the same. So I need to figure out where to go. Maybe he can help us?
Is everything all right, Ethan?
Yeah, I know I should go.
I will work.
Oh. I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost
Where did
no
my
patience
fiancé
here.
go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
This man, Edward Pierce. His file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
The file is strangely incomplete, and the detail on treatment is not given. Does not respect standard practice. Well, now we know that.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you. I'll be going.
So we have something that we can find to ask her questions, because she's a bit more helpful. It's always good. Unfortunately, our senses aren't working, I think, in this body.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Wouldn't they have to clean it up?
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
That's... okay. Curiouser and curiouser. There's something I'm missing. Can't go in there yet. So now to wander around until I figure out what I need to do.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Why?
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, she doesn't really deserve this.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
So we know about that now. More than likely, unfortunately, we probably have to turn off the water. Which is going to be a bit of an issue for this poor girl. So these are the old style baths. Yeah, that would make sense for about this time period. Let's see.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Alright, so let's try taking the key. At least we're allowed to run. You'd think they'd be stopping us. Key to the boiler room.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
So that should be easy enough. Now, where was the boiler room? There's the kitchen. There's the storage room. Administration, so let's see. Pharmacy. I believe that's it. Rather needs a lot of cleaning.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
And of course, there's not going to be a tool here that we can use, so let's go ahead and close the door. Well, I didn't mean like that, but that gives us a better chance to look around the room. Nope. So we're gonna have to close up and move on. So we're gonna have to do that with. So the janitor's closet would probably be the best place. Let's see. The kitchen, storage room, perhaps. Oh no, it's definitely the janitor's office. Administration room, bathroom, pharmacy. Huh.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Prescription of barbiturate, signed by Dr. Fuller.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Okay, so now we know there's something going on with Dr. Fuller. What medicine is it,
We've
though?
been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
So we need a restock of medicine, and Dr. Fuller won't allow it. Uomo Delinquent, a pseudo-scientific works by Cesar Lombroso, correlates an individual's morphology with his criminal predisposition. The seriousness of this study and the accuracy of the demonstrations can deceive an uninformed reader. There's a sucker born every minute, as they say. So I need a certain tool. Question is, where do I get it, though? Do I have anything I can actually ask her? Because it seems like I need to.
Dr. Colden.
Okay.
I'll be
no.
going.
So she seems like she's going to be important.
Dr. Fuller always... In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room.
In theory, at least. But in practice, it's missing all the time. Well, we have it. We just need...
Thank you again, Doctor.
Okay. You know what? Lady, you have your smoke break. But I would say have it outside. There's the bathroom. There's a wrench. That makes sense. Monkey wrench. I'm actually wondering why it's called a monkey wrench. Somebody will probably let me know the history, which would be pretty cool. I'm actually curious why it's been called that. It doesn't really look like a monkey. Maybe it's so easy a monkey can use it? I better do stuff like that.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Alright, let's go. So now we have to head to the administration office, I believe. I know I probably went way too far. Administration office. She's still there. Get into Fuller's office. Distract Donovan. Go back to Elizabeth.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
You can do it. You know what? I have complete and utter faith in you. You can do this. Tell her off. I'm gonna watch this happen. Is she not there?
Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth.
Good
At
job.
last. The missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal syndrome. Of
It's-
course.
There's
This
a-
is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Well, why aren't we usually allowed in here?
Something is wrong with these masks. It's some sort of puzzle.
God, I hope this isn't timed. I hate these kinds of puzzles. Two hours later.
I've unlocked something.
Oh, thank God.
Patient-
A cylinder was hidden inside Fuller's office. He recorded his thoughts about one of the many psychoanalysis sessions he submitted Sarah Hawkins to.
And files. I was right.
You might want to close that back up. Now, apparently there's two endings to this game. A fan
I should go another way.
I did nothing. I'm a good girl. Wait, do we still need to search Fuller's office? Did I miss something? Oh, yes, I did.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient?
This
Sarah
finger
Hawkins.
belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that it's peculiarly
Why is Ethan on medication? Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
Well, that's a little weird. What abilities did she have? Other than being able
The
to see
poor
things.
souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
So, okay, for this one, let's see. There we go.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement.
Isn't that where you're supposed to put the morgue,
When
though?
all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
So you have her stuff, is what you're saying.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement.
Best of luck with that. So, how is going... Now, we've seen before that she can't go into the basement. I'm wondering if this is perhaps why she can't go into the basement. I wonder if I can ask any questions now from anybody.
Dr. Colden?
No,
I'll be going.
Because it feels like with that one, you should be able to ask a question. Or at least it looks like it. So I need to go down this way, I believe. Nope. I made the wrong turn at Albuquerque, didn't I? Yes, I did. So I have to get down to the basement. Now, there's lots of places to hide here, which makes me wonder if we'll be doing any hiding or of anything else.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
That makes sense. The question is, where do I have to go? That's the front door. Oh, how do you get to the psychiatric ward? That's how. Oh, okay, I'll just walk in. Why not? I'm sure this won't go bad at all. Fuller's not gonna have a problem with me coming down here. Not at all. Absolutely not going to mind at all. I'm just gonna go down here and say hi to the loons and, you know, report everything I owe. There's blood right there. You know, you can bring a janitor down here. I'm sure he won't talk. Please tell me I don't have to sneak around. That would be really annoying. Oh, shit. Hi.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Your arm went over your...
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No, he's not.
He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you! Now you won't be able to escape his will! What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we?
Oh, good.
Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
You know what? You're insane, and I love it, and your arm goes through most of your head when you talk. So
All
let's
right.
do this.
All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
Okay. Well, next time, guys, we'll be going to Chapter 9. I'll see you guys then. Bye, everyone.